Turkey today says we cannot set foot in northern Greece in Alexandroupoli, which is not far from Constantinople, today's Istanbul of Turkey. And this is a prophecy made by Saint Paisios, the new saint of Christian Orthodoxy, over 30 years ago. Now we know that recently Greece has announced that they have found a tremendous amount of natural gas and oil deposits, not only in the Aegean, but specifically in the part of southern Crete. It's that part only is $600 billion worth of natural gas. And they've got, I don't know how many other areas in Greece. I remember when I first came here, I met someone from North Aegean Petroleum Company. I went to a seminar, we were exchanging cars. I said, North Aegean Petroleum Company. I said, how are you the manager of this company? He says, oh, the whole Aegean is full of oil and we own it. And that was an American company. And today, the way things are turning out, I'm happy about that. Okay, because what belongs to them, they have to protect. Now, this has been a prophecy given to us by Elder and now Saint Paisios. He says the Turks will not enter Alexandroupoli, and this is written by Dr. Konstantin Varvakas, who knew him. He says, we understand the prophecies when they come true. That is why an elder years ago, he's of course now has been declared a saint. And let's remember, people, this is what he was doing during the Second World War. He was a communications officer. He was in charge of the radio communications. And then he went to Mount Sinai. He became a monk priest. And then he went to Mount Athos of northern Greece. And even before his dormition, he was giving people a lot of miracles with his prayers. But that's for another time. We'll go into how he has helped us even before his dormition. But he gave this prophecy, and he said that the Holy God will not make his saints liars. The facts speak for themselves. Today, November 15, 2022, someone from Turkey says, Turkish analyst says, U.S. base in Alexandroupoli, so the United States has a base there. The U.S. base in Alexandroupoli, northern Greece, wants to prevent ground military attack on Greece. The American base in Alexandroupoli aims to prevent Turkish ability to act on the Evro, that's a land military attack on Greece. Defiantly argues that the analyst and Brigadier General Ozir Tor, speaking on a Haberturk show, Tor referred to the number of U.S. bases in Greece and the importance of Alexandroupolis for the U.S., which he says targets Turkey and not Russia, as is the official U.S. position. Now, we know that a tremendous amount of natural gas and oil also sits in the area of that Alexandroupolis area, North Aegean. Okay? Remember the guy that I told you about decades ago that I met giving me his card, North Aegean? Well, the U.S. has a base in the North Aegean, and of course, they're there for various reasons. Basically, Greece has more oil and gas than Saudi Arabia and the Arabian OPEC countries. So Alexandroupolis is very close to Turkey. NATO says that the concentration of military forces there is aimed at Russia, but there's no logic in this, since between Bulgaria and Romania, there is also Turkey in the Black Sea, the analyst says. But the words from the God-inspired lips of Saint Paisios were heard at an unsuspected time for many decades. Once I went to the elder with a friend of mine, and there we met a group of 5 children. Then I asked the elder what he predicted would be the developments regarding Turkey. Testimony resurrected of Blackhead. Old man, I said to him, we are from Alexandroupoli. Where are we going to chase a storm here? He answers me, look and see. The Turks will not enter Alexandroupoli. They will only do one challenge in Greece, which will be related to the shingle zone We'll get hungry too. Greece will starve, said the saint. And because this storm will last for some time, months it will be, we will call the bread a little bun. In other words, we're going to call the bread like a little bite, okay? And on our other visit to Panahuda, a Muslim was baptized to Christian Orthodoxy, named Stavros, meaning cross. He was also present. Then again, the elder told us about the events, how they will develop in Constantinople, today's Istanbul. And when he reached the point where Greece will suffer, he said that we will be touched by hunger. Mr. Stavros says, Elder, should I keep a sack of flour so that I can face the time and the children will not starve? No, he tells him, don't take it because your neighbor will have flour and will give it to you. In other words, the elder predicted who would help Mr. Stavros in the period of hunger. This was a testimony from Anesti Mavrokefalu. It was good that these testimonies were recorded because today we evaluate them with a different perspective and according to current events that are taking place. Of course, St. Paisius spoke about Alexandroupoli, but the eye of the neighbor sees the entire route of the Evros River of northern Greece, so it needs preparedness and attention. Whatever the neighbor does and whatever happens, the prophesied will be impossible. The prophesied will be impossible to avoid. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. And this is just, again, the prophecies having to do with northern Greece. The U.S. base there will not allow Turkey to invade because Turkey, what they want to do is take the oil and gas of the Aegean. Now, the thing is that the maps the U.S. has drawn claims that Greece has the Aegean Isles and all of the Aegean as the borders of Greece are. And they were drawn after the Second World War. So, besides that, the fact that the gas will be taken out by ExxonMobil. And I think 50-50. 50 will be taken by ExxonMobil, the United States that is, and the other 50 will remain in Greece. The proceeds, that is. So please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. And we see that the prophecies are coming out that the elders have given us concerning the current events. Thank you for your support. Please leave your comments. Thank you. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.